What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, check this out. I want to lay this out for everybody who might be going out of their way to try to live up to somebody else's standard that was set for you. And what do I mean by that? I mean, it's okay when you have certain goals that you're trying to reach and you have certain things that you're trying to do um, for your family, for your children, for your legacy and generations down the line. You feel an obligation to start putting that work in to do that. That's okay. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're trying to live up to a level or hype that someone else is putting pressure on you to make you feel like that's what you got to do. Like if you live in a neighborhood and a friend visits and or your neighbor visits and they got a new car, then you look and say, "Oh man, I better try to get me a new car now. I got to keep up, keeping up with the Joneses, as they say." And or if even somebody in your own family may say, "Well, man, you know, you know, the John, he's doing this and doing that now, man. You know, what you doing?" You know, they start to compare you and put you and pit you up against other people and try to make you feel pressure to do what someone else is doing. And you have no animosity towards the person who's advancing or doing what they're doing. You may just not be there yet. You may be moving at a pace that's like, wait a minute, you know, hey, I'm gonna get what I'm trying to get at some point, but right now I'm chilling. Right now I'm not on that level. I'm not gonna try to live up to what you believe I should be doing at this moment. I got to work at my own pace. And that's really what this boils down to, understanding how to work at your own pace, how to know that you have a goal and you have the plans in place to reach your goal, but not letting anybody rush you or push you to like, man, how old are you now, man? How old are you now? Girl, you 33. You ain't married yet. You ain't married yet. You ain't did this yet or did that yet. You should already have. You should already. Who are you to say what I should already have? Who are you to say what I should already be doing? Everybody's life paths are different. Now, if there are things that you may even be in agreement with them about and say, well, yeah, I did plan on being this or having this by the time I was this age, but it hasn't worked out that way. Don't beat yourself up behind it. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like it's the worst thing in the world, and don't feel like you are a failure when you reach that level. Don't feel like that. I want you to just understand that hey, everybody's process is different. Some people are sprinters. Some people are long distance runners. Some people run marathons. Some people run sprints. And if you are a marathon runner or somewhere in between that, then you pace yourself, because if you get to trying to sprint, you may not make it. you know and you got to understand how diverse life is and how different people do different things at different paces and different levels and different times. So if you look and see somebody else, they accomplished this at this particular time. It's like sitting in the classroom and we're taking a test. 30 students in the room taking a test. There's going to always be somebody who finishes um, before everybody else. And that doesn't mean that they rushed. Doesn't mean that they got it all wrong. It just means that, hey, that's just their process. I do music. I know people who can um, write a song or write a verse real quick. And I know other people, they got to babysit it. They got to sit down with it. It may take 2 days to come up with their part, but it's still dope. And the person who wrote their verse quick is still dope. So never let anybody try to hold you to their standard. You work at your own pace and you maximize it and you be comfortable in that. Be comfortable in that, because once you start trying to rush, then you find yourself making mistakes. Then you find yourself not able to get things done efficiently, not able to get things done precisely and in a correct way, because you putting yourself out there. I'm gonna try to go get this house because my cousin got one and we grew up together and we always competed. So I'm gonna try to get me a house, and now I'm in the foreclosed. in a year. Nah, you'll get it when it's time for you to get it. So I don't care if it's a friend, a parent, co-worker, a neighbor. Don't let other people hold you to their standards. That's not to say you don't want good things for yourself. Of course you do. Of course you want good things for yourself. But you have to get them within your time. You have to get them and teach that to those coming up under you as well. You know, make sure your children understand. Hey, don't let nobody rush you into anything. You know, don't marry. Oh, you should be married. You're not married yet. Oh, let me hurry up and go get married, and then you're divorced in 6 months, and it's a mess. Nah, be comfortable at your pace. Find your pace. Be comfortable at your pace and work your pace. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace.